Autism spectrum disorder.
Objectives. First, definition. Second, common traits. Third, educational challenges. And fourth, tips for parents.
Definition.
ASD in the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, or IDEA 04, is stated as a developmental disability significantly affecting verbal and nonverbal communication and social interaction that adversely affects a child's educational performance.
Educational challenges. School activities that may be particularly challenging for students with autism spectrum disorder, as previously referred to as Asperger's disorder, include social interactions, noisy or disordered environments, intense sensory stimulation, and changes in expected routines. Many students with this have a difficulty using a pencil and paper for writing. Some have difficulty with organization and schedules. Although each individual is unique and the student and family should consulted regarding accommodations, the following accommodations may be helpful to students with us. First, clearly established and ordered routines. Tuned warning and preparation when changes are anticipated. Reared planning and practicing of communication strategies and social routines. Fourth, earplugs or noise-canceling headsets in hallways or lunchroom. Lastly, visual or written, rather than auditory, instructions.
7 tips for parents of autistic children. First, go into their world. Imitating or mirroring their behavior, language, movements is a great way to open communication with your child, especially if verbal communication and language are limited. Simply sit and copy what they do and see what the response is. Second, autism isn't an illness. Autism isn't an illness and can be cured. Simply, but it's just a brain that's wired differently. A person who sees things from a different angle. Once you've been open your mind to this, you can work with your child neurologically differences and not against them. Third, don't compare. It's natural for parents to compare children their own, those of friends or classmates. The sooner you learn to do not do this, the better. Your child is unique, individual, and comparing what they can and can't do to others will benefit no one. Fourth, don't sweat the small stuff. You'll need to save your energy and patience for the bigger battles. Think the access to services education, so try not to let the little things get you down, so your kid likes to be naked at home. Fifth, choose your battles. Along with not sweating the small stuff, you'll find life is smoother if you choose your battles. Know when something needs to be addressed or whether it really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Sixth, find time for you. You can pour from an empty cup, as the saying goes, and it's so true. If you don't take care of yourself, you can take care of your dependents effectively. Finding time for yourself is hard as a parent, but try to fit some in each week as a minimum. 7th, find your tribe. This is probably the most important piece of advice. You cannot make this journey alone. You will need help, support, advice, and a shoulder to carry on, as well as a people to celebrate the good times with. Find your tribe and love them well. It could be family, close friends, or even an online group, but find people who get it.
1. Avoid sensory overload. Many unexpected things can be distracting to students with autism. Fluorescent lights, smells, and noises from other students can make it difficult for students with autism too. 2. Use visuals. Individuals with autism can read benefit from visuals. Visuals can serve as reminders about classroom rules, where certain things go, and resource that are available to students. 3. Be predictably. If you've ever been a substitute teacher, you know about the unspoken anxiety of being with a different class, sometimes in a different school every day. 4. Keep language concrete. Many individuals with autism have a trouble understanding figurative language and interpret it in very concrete terms. 5. Directly teach social skills. Hidden curriculum may be too hidden for some individuals with autism. 6. Treat students as individuals. I'm sure this goes without saying, but I'm going to say it's so important to model patience, understanding, and respect when working in a classroom with any special